Let's turn our attention to Florida now, where there's a $30,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this massacre. That's what the local sheriff calls it. 27-year-old Brandon Rollins, 23-year-old Damian Tillman, and 30-year-old Kevin Springfield were all murdered near Lake Steele Friday night. That's just east of Tampa in the central part of that state. Now, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says their agency has received over 100 tips. And again, he is calling this a massacre.
We're going to work nonstop until there's absolutely nothing left to do. My best guess is we solve it. I believe it. But solving it later is not acceptable. We need to solve it now.
All right, and joining us now to talk more about this case is Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. Sheriff, great to see you.
It's good to be with you today, John.
Well, we cover you a lot. Polk County makes a lot of news, mostly because of your no-nonsense law and order attitude on things. And we want to talk more about some other topics in a second. But because this story caught our attention, we wanted to focus some attention on it. You just raised the reward $5,000 up to $30,000 now for any information that could lead to an arrest. This is a very strange situation. 3 guys say they're going fishing. They all wind up dead. What do you know now?
Well, first and foremost, these 3 guys are best friends and have been for a lot of years. And what is more wholesome than fishing in frostproof on a Friday night with friends? And that's what occurred. Our detectives have worked 24/7 around the clock, not only our detectives, but our forensics teams and our intelligence teams, and we're following up on all the tips for which we're appreciative. At this point in time, here's what we know. There is no indication that it's a drug deal gone bad. There's no indication at this point in the investigation that it's a domestic violence event. We don't know if it's a random hit or if there's bad blood someplace from the past. We have no idea. But let me describe the area. This is outside of Frostproof, Florida, which is a quaint, small, safe community. And the road is a clay road. It goes off of U.S. Highway 27, and it's a road to no place. It services cow pastures, orange groves, and Lake Streety. This road's about 3 miles long. These guys have gone there lots of times. They call it night fishing. They're catfishing is what they're doing. So they meet up on this particular night. Damon's in a red truck. And in the white truck is Kevin and Brandon. When we get to the crime scene, we see that the trucks are parallel and pointing in the opposite direction, like the drivers are talking to each other, and everyone is dead. The father receives a phone call. He receives a phone call from his son who says, "Help," and that's all. Well, he knows where he's gone fishing.
And let me stop you there, Sheriff. One of the things I was surprised, why did this person not call the authorities right away?
Well, all he heard was the word help. Yeah. And he didn't know what help meant. These young men are 23, 27, and 30. So he gets out of bed, runs to the scene, which is about 10 or 15 minutes from his house, finds these 3 young men, best friends, absolutely massacred, shot up, and his son's still alive. He and his son have a conversation for which we're keeping confidential right now.
And so based on this evidence, we still don't know at this point. Like you said, there could be some elements out there in your county, you know, they could have stumbled across something here. We don't know. It's just a real mystery, a massacre, and we wanted to shine some light on it to help you guys out. And while we have you here, Sheriff, on a separate topic, I wanted to get your take because last time we covered one of your stories, you talked about, you know, almost deputizing some of the residents in your county should some of these Black Lives Matter elements, these violent elements come to your community. But we just saw this case with the McCloskeys in St. Louis where a politically motivated prosecutor has filed gun charges against them. And I wanted to get your take. I mean, to a lot of people, it looks like Mark and Patricia McCloskey are just defending their house. And here they are now facing felony charges for this. What is your take on this?
Well, I don't know what I don't know about the case. Because I saw that they were arrested. I know that and saw the photograph in the media that they were defending their homes with their guns. I can tell you this, in this community, what I tell folks is we have guns, we own guns, keep your gun loaded, and stay in your house. If someone breaks into your house to steal, to rob you, to shoot you, to throw a Molotov cocktail, blow them back out of your house. Now, I don't know if there was a legal issue because they were in the front yard. I tell folks, you defend your house from inside of your house. And if the bad guys are on the outside, dial 911. If they start to come in on you, blow them back out of the house. That's perfectly legal. Don't know what the laws are in that state.
True. There are different laws in
this
different
community,
states.
yes, in this community, we respect each other. And quite frankly, we've not seen this craziness that's been on the news from Seattle and Portland. But then again, I tell folks that we coach and teach in this agency. We have 10 professional accreditation. Crime's at a 48-year low. And it starts with we believe in our community, we love our community, and we take care of everyone in our community, and they all take care of us.
Now, that's an important point, and we've talked about that, Sheriff Judd, that really the best solution for these other communities is what you talked about, a community up, a ground-up type of response, not a top-down type of response. That's really the only way these problems get solved. Sheriff Judd, we got to run. We appreciate your time here. We'll keep one eye on this case. Keep us updated with any developments, and we'll check back in with you in the near future. Thanks so much.
We'll be in touch.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.